The slideshow-based stories can be crafted in InTaVia Story Creator. To begin a new story, we first state meta information such as title, author and copyright. In our example, we will create some story slides with the data on Albrecht Dürer and start immediately with an overview over his life in the timeline. To do so, we use the default slide layout and find and select Albrecht Dürer from the data panel to the left and drag and drop him onto the timeline, which unfolds his biography and adds his lifetime events to the timeline. To configure seamless transitions within one visualization throughout different slides, we are selecting focus events to zoom on, as we see here with the birth event, so that the camera would zoom and pan into the timeline to highlight the birth event within its context. Afterwards, we are describing the birth event by a text consisting of a title and a paragraph of text, giving more details by describing the circumstances and acting as our narrative thread. Right afterwards, we are creating a second slide via the slide flow overview on the right. This time, we're going to select and include an earlier created visualization from previous analysis to depict his journey towards the Netherlands on a map. We also use a drawing by Dürer of the harbor in Antwerp along with a caption to give more insights. For the third slide, we're going to use and select another slide layout from our 4 predefined layout options consisting of visualizations and areas for multimedia content annotations. In this case, we are selecting the 2 content areas next to each other, because we're going to use the split layout to incorporate another city painting from Dürer's Travels and ask a multiple choice question about it to catch the viewer's attention and create some gamification. For that, we are supposed to state the question and a list of correct or wrong answers. Towards the end of his life, we are commenting on his theoretical writings on art theory and his death by including 2 flexible HTML containers. There, we're going to paste some HTML code to embed a Google book of his very mathematical analysis of proportions and a 3D model of his grave via iframes, so that both are getting more tangible. So as we can see, these embedded elements remain interactively explorable by, for example, dragging and rotating the 3D model here. Since we created these slides for the purpose of this demonstration here, we now are going to see the actual story on Albrecht Dürer by Anja Grebe in the desktop version. And here as well, we are following Dürer along his visualized lifetime events, which are annotated by text, images and videos. Here we also see the smooth transitions from zoomed in events to the next highlighted event within the visualization. The quiz is also implemented here and asks to identify the original and copied work by using an image on the left and a quiz on the right side. Afterwards, we keep on following Dürer's artistic rise and development of his business. Here we have the journey to the Netherlands again. We also have the theoretical works included here as Google Books, and end the story with his death and grave, but also link back to explore further stories. So as you can see, the story is part of our handcrafted example use case stories listed in the story viewer where they are waiting to get explored.